Well, it's Wednesday today. It's 71, I think. And we're doing our little walk today. And the reason I didn't do any walks in the last 2 days is because on Monday I went and saw my doctor. And if you have NALD and you're not immune to hepatitis, you don't have any antibodies, I think is what it's called in your system, you have to get your hepatitis shots and you have to get a tetanus shot also. So I got 3 shots Monday, Hep A and Hep B, and my pneumonia shot. And I'll tell you what, my right arm, I was sick for 2 days, but you have to have them. And my right arm is pretty much killing me. So I still did gaming anyway, but my right arm swelled up. It's the arm that got the 2 shots, the 2 Hep shots. So then I have to go back in a month and get another Hep B shot, and then I think in 6 months another Hep B and Hep B and Hep A. And then I made an appointment to go to Walgreens for my tetanus shot. Since I walk around here a lot, all the time, and then do stupid things like fall down or get my foot stuck in some really nasty mud, it's a really good idea to have your tetanus shot. So I haven't had a tetanus shot in a long time. If I stepped on a nail or something. But I'm feeling a little better. The dogs needed a walk today. My doctor said I'm doing fabulous. My blood work came back fantastic. She said, keep doing what you're doing. And that's what I'm going to do. I was all bummed because I wasn't eating any potatoes, and I love potatoes. And she's like, why aren't you eating potatoes? They're really good for you, actually. And so now I can make soup and put some potatoes in it. It's really weird because it's not foggy here by the beach. I was going to go to the beach, but I think walking that far and then coming back is too much for the little dog, or for Freya. Too long of a walk for her. She's just tiny, and little dogs aren't supposed to overdo it. My hiking boots finally dried out, so I can wear them today. It's a little humid in here today, and I guess I should have worn shorts, but I didn't. I'm sweating a bit. Yeah, my BMI, my body mass index was 32, and now it's 29. Trying to find some cool decorations I can put in my windows or on my balcony for Halloween, but I don't want to scare all the birds. Well, the birds don't even come onto my balcony anymore since I got rid of all the feeders that the blackbirds were feeding at. And I got this new feeder with a cage around it that's pretty big. And I haven't seen any little birds at it, but I have seen evidence of something eating some of the stuff. Come on. Repotted a bunch of plants. Got my huckleberry bush and my snowberry out on the balcony. Snowberries are toxic to people, but animals can eat them just fine. Come on, this way. We're not going under that. We're going to go around. Come on. Oh, a bunch of other big branches have fallen over. Landscape changes all the time. We gotta go this way, Odin. Come on. When I was walking to here, walking by the wetland area, it stunk really bad, like something dead. It was horrible. What's weird is I didn't see any vultures flying around, and there's vultures all over the place here. Let's walk around up here. Let's go up here this time. Nice and breezy up here. Wonder when they're doing all the chopping down of stuff around here. I never see anybody. They must do it at like what, 7 a.m.? I did my Calmador Cup dragon riding races in World of Warcraft yesterday and got those finished. Those were actually fun. It's nice when they actually add content for people like me who are solo players. It's kind of nice. Let's go over here. Where are you going, Odin? Tomorrow I'm excited because I get my new, some more Himalayan salt lamps. These are supposed to be pretty big. And then my black bamboo, I think I've overwatered it, because all the leaves are light green now and they have crispy edges, which makes me sad, but you're supposed to like a lot of water, and then I hate not giving it water because I don't want it to die. And then my Thai constellations, I transplanted them because I had put them in, each of them in too big of a pot, I think. And the leaves were getting yellow and dying. And so what I did was I combined them into a pot, made all new potting mix. And hopefully I didn't kill those too. So, yeah, they don't look too good. So, but my Monstera deliciosas are going like crazy. Those are considered plants for dummies. Any dummy can grow one of those, so I guess I'm a dummy. But my other plants are doing fabulous, so. And then the huckleberry and the snowberry on my balcony are doing well. Or not the huckleberry. I forget which ones. I got one. Oh yeah, what was it called? The foam flower. That one hasn't come up at all. They're little combs, and it hasn't done a thing. So, don't know what's going on with those. Come on, Freya. And the paranormal stuff the community that I belong to is actually the real paranormal community. They don't make fake videos. And most of them that I belong to are in Great Britain. The best one what a debunker is somebody that watches these videos, and when they see stuff that the paranormal supposed people, these ghost hunters, are doing, and they call them out on the fake stuff, and they're called debunkers. So I have links to the best debunkers, in my opinion, in the world. And there's 3 out of the UK, and then there's the best one in the United States, and his name is The Shape. That's his little thing. He does his little mask, and he's perfect. And he's fantastic. He's funny. And then there's Beardo, Gets Scared. There's one called the Side Eye Guy. There's Parple. Parple lives in the world of Mr. Gray. And they're fantastic. They're hilarious. Don't be eating food while you're watching these guys. I don't know how many times I've almost choked from laughing. And they call out the fake channels. The real paranormal investigators, and they have tons of integrity and respect, and they're fantastic. Most of them they're out of the UK too. One's called the Ouija Brothers, the other one's called Ghosts on Trent, the other one is PSI Paranormal. Oh yeah, those guys are debunkers too, really good ones. They do the scientific thing. And then let's see what else. There's a whole pile of real good ones, but I've got the best listed on my website. So I highly recommend going to see those guys. Some of them actually, like me, believe in the paranormal. We believe in it, and we've had experiences with it. But they also do debunking of the bad people. The people that make fake videos. So Parple's hilarious, Beardo's hilarious, The Shape is hilarious, The World of Mr. Gray, he's hilarious. And Side-Eye Guy is hilarious. That British humor is the best. And then the Shape's got the best, the very best humor in the United States. Um, so, but yeah, I highly recommend them. Subscribe to their channels. I'm not getting any compensation. They don't even know that I'm, talking about how great they are, and they're very humble. They're very humble people. I think that's a robin. I'm not sure. Let's go see what's up here today. But I like humor, and I like truth, and I don't like fake things, and I do like the paranormal. So I like the real people that do the real stuff. And the Ouija brothers. Oh yeah, Beardo does investigations too. Ghosts on Trent are great. And then Parple. Trying to figure out what bird this is. They all do investigations as well, besides debunk. So, and they'll even debunk themselves. They'll sit there and go, oh yeah, that wasn't a shadow. That was, a door in the light or something like that. What are you guys doing, huh? What are you guys doing? This is a real pretty view from up here. I guess that's a big antenna, huh? That must be the police station antenna. There's been a lot of police activity going on. Come on. Let me see if I can get my foot over this. Hang on, guys, my foot's caught. All right, let me see if I can go up here without falling. Let me set the phone down just real quick. Oh, man. Whew. That was, that was rough. It was super foggy last night. I was so tempted to walk down, to walk. It was like 3 a.m. I was tempted to come in here and just by myself while it was so foggy and just sit in here. Sometimes I do things that are spontaneous, which is good. Spontaneity, there's nothing wrong with spontaneity. Oh yeah, this is the police station. Let's go over here. I can hear the water. All right, we'll go this way because I don't want to slip. Yeah, there's the tree with the bee, with the wasp nest. They have kind of cool looking cop cars here in Lincoln City. I think they're kind of silver. I don't know. Maybe that was an unusual one. But yeah, I saw one the other day and it was kind of cool. All right, let's go back up here. All right, go this way. Here's a nice mossy spot. Did you get a branch stuck? All right, we're past the wasp nest tree. I asked my doctor, why do I have little dizzy spells since I've been on a vegan diet or a pescatarian? And she said it's probably because I'm not getting enough salt. And I'm like, well, geez, I thought salt was bad for you. And she said, no, you do need some salt. And I told her, I said, I'm probably only getting about less than a teaspoon a day. And she said, that's not enough. So I'm going to make some chickpea and kamut grain soup with a whole bunch of kale. And then I'm going to use the Swanson broth, which I'll never buy again. Swanson vegetable broth has 800 milligrams or whatever of salt. And I've been buying the low salt, and I think they were out. So I said, as the replacement, go ahead and get the Swanson. Never again. I mean, my gosh, that's ridiculous. I don't even have to salt the stuff. But she said, you better have a little more salt. She said, don't go like overboard, and eat a tablespoon of salt a day. But she said, you do need more salt. And then she told me, especially since I live here in Oregon, she said you need 2,000 IU a day of vitamin D. So I'm up to 2,000. So I guess I was kind of low on that. Oh, look, we're in the area, the fun area. She sees a chipmunk, so she's going to probably start screaming. I like this part because, let me switch hands, because there's more places to sit. What are you looking at, girlie? What do you see? What do you see? What is that? I wanted to get a good scream out of her. What is that? I don't see anything. It kind of stinks down here. Ew. I think she hears the chipmunk. I don't think she sees it yet. Come on. Let's go down here by the... I know my foot's not going to sink here because it's all rocks. What are you doing, Odin? Come on. Okay. Come on, jump, jump. Come on, guys. Yeah, this way. Oh, now that stick is not good. Hang on. Oh, she sees something. What are you seeing? I'm not seeing it. Oh my gosh, there's a little baby bucket standing right there. Oh, it just took off. Hey, it's enough of that. That's the young one with the little spike horns. It was right down here too. Oh, there's another one. I hope that's not Daddy. Oh, shush. Oh no, I think. Let me do a close up. Where is it? Oh yeah, there it is. Right next to the tree. Well, I don't see it. Odin, hush. Both of you. Oh no, that's a doe. Okay. I suppose they're down here to stay cool. Where did the young buck go? It's okay. It's okay. We're not going to bother you. Where did the other one go? Get over here, both of you right now. Stop. Stop it. I said stop. Oh, there's another. Oh, there's the buck with the spikes. Odin, shut up. This is their territory, not yours, buddy. So you stop it. I better start looking around a little bit more when I come down here. Oh, she's just gorgeous. There's the other one. Be quiet. This is their land, not yours, bud. Come on. That's what she was smelling. That's what they were smelling. They're going. All right, they're going. Oh, I can. All right. Hey, that's enough. That's enough, Odin. Nope, I'm not going to put up with my dogs growling at the deer. Man, they are so quiet. You can't even hear them walking through the woods. or the forest. You just can't. That's how quiet they are. Make sure there aren't any more down here. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you leave your nice area. I feel bad when when the wildlife has to leave because of my presence. I feel kind of sad about it. Well, they wouldn't have left if it would have been me, but the dogs. Yeah, you. Come on. Let's go over here. There, now you can take a drink of water. Here's my purple flower. Come here, you want some water? This is my favorite spot. I love it. I'm glad I got to see that young buck with the spiky horns, the new horns, because I hadn't seen him in a while. I'm glad to see there's more than one buck around here, because there's like a crap load of female deers. So did that water make you sneeze, Odin? Let's go over here. No, we're not going under there. There's a big termited tree with all those inchworms. You get your nose caught in one of those cobwebs or those inchworms' nests? Come on, guys. Come on. Oh yeah, this is the one I sat in the other day, or a few days ago. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go over here. We're gonna jump. We're gonna jump. Okay. Come on. Now I'm gonna sit right here. Oops, I have to fix. No, we're going right here. Okay. Well, this is a cool looking view. Come on. And no, you're not jumping on me full of mud. And quit eating plants, Odin. Come on, go over here. I think that humbled them a little bit. Seeing animals that are way bigger than them. It's very humbling to see wildlife, to be able to. I'm very grateful. Come on. You're not going over there and eating a plant. Just gonna sit and enjoy the quiet. Well, except for the traffic. Oh, that's the ocean waves. It's making that noise. I love the sound of the ocean. Those deer. Okay, are those deer coming back? I don't see anything. We gotta put this back on. No, you're not getting on me. You're all muddy. I gotta set this down. Yeah, I know. I have to put this back on you, Freya, so you don't eat poop. There. All right. Now let's walk back. Let's go this way. All right, so we're gonna jump back over here. And Odin's gonna get wet. Look at all those water bugs. That's why I can't believe there's no frogs down here. Alright, we're gonna go right here and then here. Come on. Come on, Freya. You're gonna get wet, both of you. There, we can go this way. It doesn't hurt to clean your feet once in a while, does it? Come on. Nope, this way. I just think the sound of water going over stones and rocks is the best sound in the world. Well, besides Slipknot. Come on. Oops. Let's go this way. All right. Come on, you can jump. It's not a big jump, Odin. I don't know what that bird is that makes that high-pitched sound. Oh, I think that's a chipmunk. I think that is a chipmunk. Ooh, I had another dizzy spell there. I ate plenty of food before I came here. So I don't know what the heck's going on. This way. Come on. It's really cool to be able to see deer almost every time I'm in here. I love it. Go ahead, jump. Hang on, I gotta get over here. Good thing I have my hiking boots on. Oh, that's the wasp hive area. All right. Come on, I'm gonna sit down for a sec. I can smell the sap. It smells so good. I really would love to just take a big long stick and knock that hive down, but I'm not going to because it'll kill me. But that was my first favorite spot with my little waterfall, and So I have to walk all the way around to get to it. I had to get rid of a bunch of, oops, let's go this way. Oh man, it's really squishy in here. Come on guys. I had to take a bunch of my jeans and throw them in the closet because they're just too big for me now. So I think I have like 5 pairs of jeans that I can still wear. Hey, jump. Hang on, Odin, we're not going that way. Whew, that was a climb, huh? Sorry about my breathing, but I was climbing straight up, basically. Come on. Oh, I forgot about the feather. I found a really cool feather in here. Oh, I don't know what happened to it now. I stuck it in my little pack. I probably lost it. It was orange and black. It was really probably a red-winged blackbird. Now let's go over here. Come on, jump. So let's just see what's around us before we... Shh. Come on. The deer have the best camouflage. You really can't see them until they move, or they flick an ear, you know, or something like that, or the sun hits them just right. I'm lucky I've actually got to see them. Come on, Odin. We're going this way. You doofus. Come on, jump. Jump. There you go. Hang on, I'm just looking. Yeah, let's go down here. Let's have an extra long walk today, since I haven't in a couple days. I can't believe how big my arm got from those 2 shots. One of the worst shots is a tetanus shot, though. Oh my gosh! And then I'm getting the same day I'm getting the tetanus is I'm getting my second shingles shot, and that'll make me sick. The first one made me sick. I get really sick, especially from the flu shots. So the thing that I do is, right, like within 15 minutes of getting those shots, is I hurry up and take a Tylenol, so it kind of stops, kind of helps not get a big fever. I did get a fever from these though, but it wasn't as bad if I wouldn't have taken the Tylenol. I've been taking Tylenol 500 milligrams like every 6 or 7 hours. I can have up to 2,000 a day at the most, she said. So it's set in my chart anyway. I just hope this new doctor is as good as the one I had.